What is up YouTube? It is Matty and I've got a really exciting episode for you this time on the Maxing Heroes and Legos saga that I've been through, which has now become Maxing Lavas. And actually I think I'm going to change the name of this series, this episode, to feature Maxing Lavas, because I think I'm so far in now, I'm almost at halfway, that I think it's worthwhile me doing it. Now, yeah, you might ask, why is this so exciting? What's new on this episode? What could I possibly show? And let's have a look. So I've got a level 29 Barbarian King now, which I've been slowly sort of maxing up. And look at the upgrade quantity required, 140,000, and the amount in my bank. And yes, I have farmed him up, and I'm going to gem the time for him today, because firstly I'm going to need him in the upcoming war, because it's a 50 versus 50 war, which is going to be pretty intense when it kicks off in 11 hours. So yeah, it's quite exciting, I suppose. Don't have a go for me gemming, because I only gem time. I farm all loot and elixir and everything that I get, but I have to, on heroes, I have to gem time just to keep myself competitive in war and to lead the team and that sort of thing, and just to set the example really. And the fact that I get earnings from YouTube sort of helps it sit morally with me as well. But no offense given to people that do gem. It's their own personal choice, or people that choose to farm and wait in the time for everything as well. Again, it's all up to your choice. I'm not here to judge. But yeah, anyway, I hope I'm gonna go through a couple of raids. Firstly, let's have a look where we've got to in terms of the lava front, sorry. So if I just click edit layout, remove all, you'll see that we're at 141 Legos left and 109 lavas done. So I'm going to do a little bit of a risk, and I am going to shield myself soon, but I'm going to leave myself with only 178,000 elixir, which is kind of risky. The gold not so much, because that's quite a lot. But I'm going to grade another couple of walls for the purpose of the video, and start with this lava here, boom, and start with the next lava for the 3 mil as well, boom. So now, I know you can't even really see those, but when it comes to looking at the base and having one last check, I'm sure you can do basic maths anyway, but you'll see, here we go, 139 to go. So we're approaching the point of half, which is quite exciting. Lava's it is a bit of a grind, but it's not too bad actually, and I'll show you why. Because farming in champs, I get loot really quickly, especially dark elixir, which is why I've been able to farm up. And I'll show you a few replays as well. You can see just the dark elixir itself is beautiful. Every time I snipe as well, I get 1,200 dark. If that's only using one minion, that's a huge profit. So each time I take a snipe, each time I take a win, and get dark with it as well, it's all racking up, and it over a few, if you're trophy pushing as well, you have to raid quite often to keep the trophies rising. I'm at my PB at the moment as well, at 3678, which I'm going to continue to rise up on. And yeah, let's see some of these replays and see what I've been doing, because, well, let's just see. So here it is, look, Town Hall 10, there he is. Nice easy snipe, and look at the loot on this base. So because of that, firstly I wanted the dark, so I just thought, I'll take the dark on the drill. And at this point I noticed, oh my god, look at the rest of the loot, look at the full collectors. So I changed my strategy a little bit here, and I thought, right, no matter what happens, I'm going to go for this and just I'll take the town hall and get the free win, but all my troops are going on this base to get as much as I can. Saying that, I don't think I ended up using the heroes, because I think I got as much as I thought I was going to get. And you can see those two loons there were just to tank, to allow the minions to take down the collectors, which looks like they were just about able to do. I think a couple more shots left on that bottom gold mine, and then with what was left, I saw the top and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to rush it, I'm just going to go for it. So you can see here, just spammed everything down, wave of minions either side as well to just push in. And I wasn't really hoping to get the 40%. I wasn't sort of thinking I'll get the 50%, but I knew it might happen dependent on how this goes. And you can see there that the percentage is racking up so quickly. It's actually working out very nicely for me. And at this point, you know, okay, the 50%'s on the table. especially when you set, well, there it is, look. So all I did to finish off the raid was I thought, okay, let's get that last sort of gold storage that's right poking on out on the edge of the base over there. Drop the queen, a little bit misplaced the queen a little bit, but I didn't want her to walk towards that gold mine. But there she is on the storage, look, and boom, that's raid over. Walking away with 4,000 dark, huge amount of gold, plus league bonus, so that's 5,250 dark taken from that one raid alone, minus 49 minions, so I think it was about a profit of 4,700 dark in the end, so that's quite nice. And yeah, snipes, I don't know why I'm showing it, but just to prove a point that they're up here. I just drop a single minion every time, and then if there's no Teslas there, I'll drop the queen behind her to just take the town hall down quickly, so I can move on and get back in the searching. This raid here looks like it was quite an easy one. I mean, look how many buildings are on the outside, and I just liked the way the base looked. The air defences didn't have a huge amount of coverage. Well, it's pretty good, but the arch towers were so accessible. And there were so many buildings on the outside, and look at the dark vault as well. You find that even if you're not looking for dead bases, up in Champions League, there's a couple of combinations of people that throw the dark storage straight on the outside of the base, like literally out in thin air, to try and encourage someone to attack the base and maybe fail. So there's those people. There's people that just don't really care about Dark Elixir too much anymore. You can see he's got max heroes. What does he care? So it's just a high HP building to help protect the queen or the rest of his base. So it becomes less important for people, which means for farmers or for people that need dark, it's actually a really good thing to do to farm in Champions League. And I've made a personal decision that no more farming in M3 for me now. I'm completing my lavas and heroes up in Champions League, preferably high Champions League as well, because it's just so much better. Every time you get a snipe, you get a lot of loot. Every time, all these bases with just vaults on the outside, it makes it very easy for me anyway. Moving through you can see, yeah, this is why I bring 2 archers as well, because look at that, 2 archers into the to bring those skeletons out. It just means that my heroes might have an easier job later in the raid, and for the sake of 2 troop space and then a couple of minions who are going to go and clear up some buildings anyway, it's fine. So I will always take 2 archers with me now, just to finish it off and make sure that I can get well, yeah, get those skeletons out in the open and to kill them off. So when I do place my queen or king down, I don't have them to contend with. It was something that's caught me out a lot of times in the past, and I can't remember the guy's name, but a guy at 4,000 cups joined, who's a Town Hall 9, my clan for a little bit. And one thing I noticed, I looked at his army camp, and it was a Balloonian army, and I was like, yeah, good man, you know, big up the Lunars. But the thing that stuck out to me was the fact that he had 2 archers in his camp, and I thought, what's that for? And I didn't even ask him, but I just figured it out. I thought, well, yeah, it's skeletons, it makes sense. So therefore I've started doing it myself. And you can see the end of this raid, I've got minions on the vault, so I don't need to worry about the queen on it. So I just let the minions sort of almost run it down. I only left 36 in it, so it worked out quite well for me, and I was able to get the majority of the loot. The last video I'm going to show is the one I've just done, which was not for trophies at all. It was for the fact it was an easy base to take down, and I wanted to try and get into the dark storage, and I wanted to try and actually push into it properly, and you'll see what I mean. I send the king and queen in after it. So first things first, I need with the air defences quite inwards, the expo is all in the core. Look how many buildings on the outside. It's going to be really easy, and in fact it was so easy that I almost got a little bit blasé about it, but I needed to get the CC out first. You'll see me do a bit of a loon drop. I'm lining them up with a cannon, which you can see, and there it is. Look, loon drop 1, loon drop 2, a couple of minions to go and finish them off, and zooming back out, there goes the archer, look, to bring the skellies up, and then the other archer. So Skelly trap done. Skelly's done from the witch. Don't need to worry about them anymore. Dropping the rage spell in to help get the loons onto the defences. Put the minions behind. Just clear up those percentages that I've gained. And now at this point, I was like, okay, I just want to take as many defences down as possible to allow a clear path in for my my heroes. So I'm sort of spamming everything down, just clearing at percent. I mean, I'm quite confident, as I said at this point, that I'm going to get it anyway. So there's no real concern there for me. And now I'm just dropping the heroes in, king and queen. Just watch how they tank through. It works like a charm. King's doing the tank thing, goes and kills the queen. Queen's jumping in, gets into the right position, use her ability, boom, storage gone. 3k dark for me, 2 trophies, and that's all I need. But anyway, that's it for the raids part of this video. What we're going to do now is set my king off. There he goes. And what I'm going to do, as I said I was going to do, is gem the time, and boom. It's also brought him back to life as well, which is lovely. A level 30 Barb King. So part 1 of the maxing heroes is done as well. That is really exciting. And now 5 levels left on the queen. That's going to be my focus, of course. And yeah, hope you enjoyed seeing the king go up and him be maxed. It's a really big moment for me. Really happy that I've been able to do it and show you guys as well. I know I haven't done one of these videos in a little while, and you might have seen my king jump up a few levels, but I've had a lot going on with wars, and you know I do a lot of war videos and that sort of thing. But this trophy push has really started getting me going again on upgrades and that sort of thing. So boom, that's it. This video is basically done. I don't really have anything left to do or to show you, other than I'm going to go on to defense in a minute and let someone hopefully snipe me for one trick. In fact, I'll show it now. Yeah, should we do it? Should we go on to defense? Just checking. Queen's up, king's up. So let's see how quickly it takes for me to go on to defense. So I'm just going to leave. In fact, if I close the phone down, it should drop I know it's weird me doing a commentary over no video, but this might give you an idea of how quickly you get attacked up in Champions League. As soon as you see a notification pop up, that's going to be me being attacked. It normally takes about 30 seconds or so, just to allow your base to get into the cycle of being available to other people. But as soon as people see a snipe up at this level, they take it. So the point is to do back-to-back raids, you need to be really vigilant in watching your phone and making sure that making sure that you don't let it go inactive for more than a few seconds, because if you do, suddenly you'll be attacked. And I've had it before where I've left it for a minute or so, or whichever, not long at all, even a couple of seconds, and I've just been raided and gone -30 or something stupid, and it hurts, trust me. So yeah, especially when you've got gem boosting going on and that sort of thing. I don't I don't know how long more I can leave it without feeling it's getting a little bit awkward of talking over a black screen. We'll give it another 15 seconds or so, and if I haven't been, I'll go through some screen. There we go, being raided. Let's go and look. Sorry, that's Clash Caller. There you go, -1. Boom. Some guy with a level 40 queen just thought, I'll take the snipe. Look how high he's sat. In fact, Kev and that other guy, both the exact same quantities of trophies. It'd be good to revenge them, but it's almost impossible. Anyway, that does end this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my king go up to level 30, getting some more lava walls done, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.